my favorite kind of show. They're talking about food. Oh, man, it's another Mighty Bites commercial.
Mighty Bites, Mighty Bites, Mighty Bites, Mighty Bites, Mighty Bites, Mighty Bites, Mighty Bites.
Crunch, crunch, yummy, yummy. Got to have these for my tummy. No other dog biscuit treats you right like a four paws Mighty Bite. If you're not eating a Mighty Bite, drop it right now.
Drop it right now. Mighty Bites, Mighty Bites, Mighty
Now
Bites,
go
Mighty Bites,
get Mighty Bites for chow that's bow, wow, wow.
Mighty Bites.
Tilly, wow, what lousy biscuits. I've been fooled, duped, ripped off.
What's the matter with you, Sherlock?
I can't believe I believed that stupid commercial.
Tried some new dog biscuits. They must not be very good. There usually aren't any leftovers after you eat.
I couldn't help myself. Mighty Bite ads were everywhere. I couldn't walk down the street without seeing Mighty Bites looming in front of me. They infiltrated my favorite radio program, Dog Day Afternoon. Even my favorite food magazine had an ad for Mighty Bites. Finally, I just had to have a Mighty Bite.
The magazine people aren't saying the Mighty Bite dog biscuits are good. Anyone can pay the money to run an ad in a magazine. Besides, some dogs might think these are really good.
Not possible.
The whole point, Sherlock, is that advertisements are made to get you to buy something or do something.
Persuasion. They made me want a Mighty Bite. Gee, persuasion worked on me. I wonder if any of the S.O.S. trackers have been persuaded.
My mom bought this toothpaste for me because the 9 out of 10 kids surveyed liked it the most. But who were these kids? They sure didn't ask me because I liked it the least.
Dogs don't have to brush their teeth, except after eating Mighty Bites.
I saw this commercial with all these good-looking kids, so I thought that's how I would want to look too. And I thought, if I had that kind of gum after I ate lunch, then I'd look good too. Now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense. Gum won't make you look different, but it sure did seem to make sense after that commercial.
What if I said I like that gum? Would you buy it?
Oh, that commercial. It said everyone was chewing this gum and everyone liked it. So that's why I bought it, because I didn't want to be left out. But so far, we're the only ones chewing this gum. Everybody in a commercial doesn't mean everyone around here.
And dogs don't chew gum anyway. It's too hard to take off the paper.
I saw this candy bar on TV. They said it was the best. So I bought it. It tasted all right, but I didn't think they could say the best unless it really is the best. Only, who knows what the best means? The sweetest? The more chocolate?
Candy. Doesn't take much to persuade me.
Yeah, the commercial went, boom, bada boom. Look at this toy.
Boom, bada boom for a girl or a boy. Boom, bada boom, get one today. Boom, bada boom, and you'll be okay. It was for a game. It had color, made noise, everything. It looked neat. My parents bought it.
Wow, there are so many ways to be persuaded. You need to keep on guard when commercials show up.
Saturday morning TV is loaded with commercials, trying to get us to buy toys, cereal, soft drinks, you name it. You know what would be fun?
A double chocolate shake with fries?
To go and see how they make TV commercials. Come on, Sherlock.
I'd rather see how they make double chocolate shakes.
What's the purpose of a television commercial?
Television commercials are designed to persuade people to buy a product, such as cereal, tennis shoes, or toys.
Why do the people in the commercial tell you a product's good when it really isn't?
Because they're paid to sell you a product. The producer is paid to write the commercial and produce it, and the talent is paid to be the spokesperson.
How much does it cost to make a television commercial?
Television commercials range anywhere between $500 and $1 million. The commercials you see on Saturday morning are probably closer to the $1 million mark because of the high-end computerized animation involved.
Plus, they have to spend even more money to pay the television station to run the commercial.
That much money could buy me double chocolate shakes for the rest of my life.
Companies go through a lot of trouble to get us to buy things.
That's because it works most of the time.
Let's go, Sherlock. Thanks. We've got lots more good information.
You're welcome.
I wonder if S.O.S. trackers can find out just how big of an influence Saturday morning commercials are. Let's call them.
Hi, Track Pack. Did everyone follow my tracks to the Mighty Bites? I hope you didn't eat any. Yuck.
We want you to help us discover how we get persuaded.
So, trackers, you are going to create a commercial. Try to sell a used toy that someone in your class no longer wants. Be persuasive and honest. While you do that, I'm going to persuade the neighbor's cat to eat some Mighty Bites.
Ah, Mighty Bites, what a delicious change of pace. The curriculum area for this program is primarily language arts, and the processes that your students will engage in are critical viewing, collaboration, problem solving and analyzing, and communication. Once again, the objectives are listed in your teacher's guide and are based on standards that are nationally accepted. The procedure for this program is especially exciting to students. They are going to look at commercials, analyze them, determine what the techniques of persuasions were used, and then use those techniques of persuasion to create their own commercial. We have a little bit of advice from the teachers who have done this before, and a lot of it has to do with the things that you need to do ahead of time. The first thing you'll need to do is tape the commercials off of commercial television. If you don't have a TV and a VCR at your school that can be used and you don't have one at home, perhaps one of your students' parents would be willing to do that for you and bring it in at a later date. The other thing you need to do is become familiar with the television terms, and this information is provided in your teacher's guide. It just takes some time to look them over, and you can share those with your students. It's very important to do the preliminary activities so that your students have a base of knowledge for which to create their own commercials.
Buy Miracle Bubbles at your nearest store, starting at 75 cents. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere, they are magical in the air.
If you have no camera to videotape your students doing their commercials, you may consider having them simply act out their commercials. If you do that, you'll want to be sure that you have an audience, either from your own class or another class, to allow your students to see the impact that their commercial has and to get input on what they could do or how it affected their audience. The obvious technologies that you can use here are the video camera and the VCR, but you may want to look into finding an instructional television program that will give you additional information on the types of programming and things that happen in television and give your students a bigger base of information to operate from.
Bubbles, bubbles, born today, they make your dreams come true. I wish I had a truck. Maybe these bubbles
We hope that the 5 Secrets of Sherlock programs have provided valuable learning experiences in your classroom. 5 dedicated teachers and I worked very hard to create teacher-friendly materials and meaningful learning experiences to happen in the classroom. We encourage you to share your successes and your difficulties with other teachers in your building, in your community, across the world, as well as with your local agency that provided the teacher's guide for you. Thanks for watching.
I need some help. Can you students help me track down Sherlock? If we organize ourselves and follow his tracks, we'll find him in no time. We'll call ourselves the S.O.S. Trackers. Code name is Operation Dog Tracks. We'll find him, either that or he'll come home when he's hungry enough.
5 rupees, please?
I guess he wants me to lick him 5 times. 1 rupee? 2 rupees?
Come, you must be hungry.
You can actually grow food here?
We manage.
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's go. Besides, I need to call Mandy.
I learned that there's a lot of cities and countries in the world, and
How to find states and look up in an index and how to use the atlas.
Once upon a time... Nah, too standard. I can't think of anything.
What are you doing, Sherlock?
Not writing a book.
Our next guest is a first-time author. He is the author of this autobiography called Food is My Life. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sherlock. Sherlock, it's very nice to have you here.
It's nice to be here.
This book, well, it's just really disgusting.
It was nice to be here.
I like Sherlock because he's funny. We picked animals because, he's an animal, and we just like animals because they're, I don't know, we just like them.
The snack bar must be in another room. That guy looks hungry. I'll find out where he goes to eat. He must take the Underground Railroad to the snack bar. I'll find out how to get on the train.
Take a walk down those tracks. I'll see you in a little while.
The food better be good after all this walking.
Does we run?
No, the dog looks to be alone. Are you lost, little one?
But the night we did leave, I was the happiest man when I heard the singing.
The message to escape was hidden in the song, Steal Away.
Steal away,
Steal away home.
Like if you play right here, you take a food card, and then and you do whatever it says, and then it says here is some cornbread, and that's the food that the people at the station gave him. John Brown helped you go 2 steps ahead.
Good.
I'm a peregrine falcon. I'm the fastest bird of all.
I'm the slowest dog of all. I could share my food with you.
No thanks. I hunt my own food. I might even be moving soon.
One last thing. Where's the nearest pizza shop?